There's something about our cities, something that identifies where we've come from, embodies who we are today, and guides us as we shape our future. Certainly, our cities are the essence of vision, commitment, and tireless work. But to those of us who know Georgia's cities, at times there's something intangible as well, something that is almost magic. We as human beings are a curious lot, and we can't help but ask questions. In our case, the question to ask is very pertinent. What is this intangible something? Is it magic? To find the answer, we should probably start at the very beginning.
Throughout history, the concentration of people in cities and communities has been the key factor in establishment of civilization, the growth of economies, and the development of technology. I think Savannah, Georgia is a great example of how that was established in our state. It was a city that was planned, and it was the result of a vision of James Oglethorpe, the founder of our colony. So it was really a unique place, but it was a place that really gave a great start to our state, a start that's been the foundation for a lot of our cities.
The city of Savannah is the oldest city in Georgia, as we all know, the first planned city, and in a sense, the older brother to all the cities in the state and in this country. And from that, no matter the scale and no matter the size of the city, there's a lot that other cities can learn. As deeply and intrinsically Southern as it is, with the architecture and the whole history of this place, it manages to still be an international city. So it's drawing people from all over the world, and that dynamic mix of people, I think, is part of what adds to the charm and the mystique of Savannah. The beauty of what's happening with the evolution of Savannah is that there's resurgence of the creative class. One of the biggest factors is the Savannah College of Art and Design. The impact that they've had has just been tremendous. SCAD has a historic preservation department that, as part of their curriculum, they would take buildings, buy up buildings that were decrepit or the city was trying to get rid of, and then breathe new life into them, and they're now classrooms where other students can learn about and be inspired by the history of Savannah.
The history of Georgia's cities is certainly a rich and solid foundation and is being reformed even today. It provides us with a sense of who we are and gives our cities, large and small, their own unique sense of place. For a few, this identity has been almost constant, but for most, it's an ongoing evolution.
When you live in a place that has 9.8 million people, there is a tendency to want to find the space that fits your personality, that fits your dreams. Whether you want a place that's vibrant and bustling or you want a place that's quiet and relaxed, cities often offer you both in the same space. And that sense of place, I think, helps people find who they really want to be.
Creating a sense of place is a great way for a community to say to the world, hey, this is who we are, and to share it with the world. Moreland, like so many communities its size and age, has gone through a period of economic decline.
Small towns like Moreland, there's hundreds of them across the Deep South, used to be agricultural communities. Starting with small towns, and then a railroad depot comes, and a textile mill or some other small employment place begins. And then over time, all that disappears. The vision for Moreland has to depend upon what's around it and what the assets are.
Moreland wants to maintain its identity as a unique small town. It's working very hard and exploring how to balance bringing growth to the community and maintaining that sense of place that was so crystallized in the phrase that one of its native sons, Louis Grizzard, coined, 25 miles and 100 years from Atlanta, Georgia. That is Moreland.
Moreland's new sense of place is being crafted with the help of Blueprints for Successful Communities, a program of the Georgia Conservancy in cooperation with Georgia Tech, and capitalizes on the creativity and imagination of Moreland's residents.
Creativity and imagination is part of the DNA of a city. It's people like Louis Grizzard, Erskine Caldwell, the current mayor, other people who are dedicated to the town, create the energy and vitality that makes a memorable place. It is a memorable place because of those people. And that's what then generates the enthusiasm to start rebuilding and reworking and reimagining what Moreland might be in the future.
The fact is that we as a community of people and the places we call home are constantly evolving. And whether it's by magic or some fundamental law of nature, this creates energy. And almost irresistibly, others are attracted to it.
Part of the magic of living in a city is seeing that intrinsic gravitational pull or magnetic attraction that it has, where people from various other places want to come in and share in the resources, share in the culture, and fostering a sense of community. The fact that the more people that come in, it draws just even more and more people.
It's really important for cities to recognize what is so magical about their own individual place. Every city's unique, every place is different, and to recognize really what it is that draws people to them and then take advantage of those opportunities to leverage that, that is incredibly important for them to grow and to expand and to really increase their economic impact within their own area. One thing that's really important for cities to recognize is the authenticity that they bring to their community. And that's everything from small shops to restaurants to those local attractions that make each community unique and authentic. Visitors and tourists just come and are so attracted to what they have to offer because it is such a quaint and unique experience.
The magnetic attraction of Georgia's cities is certainly good for business, but this coming together goes deeper, all the way to the core of that which separates us from the rest of creation.
Cities are always the meeting place of who we are. It's the place where we let our art live, where we let our music run free, where we're willing to be adventurous and where we're also willing to be compassionate. And the magic of a city is its ability to find in each of us the best of who we are and to hone that and to bring it to life. Not because it's something for us, but because it's something for everyone.
But what of our future? It is a question as old as cities themselves, and the answer sits directly in front of us every day, on every playground and in every school and neighborhood. The future of Georgia's cities is already being nurtured.
I believe that cities are essential for honing and crafting the spirit of our young people. Because cities are the home of their families, their schools, their play, it's the space where we really craft who they're going to be as adults. But the children of today are not only the future leaders of our cities, they are the embodiment of our hopes and dreams for what our cities can be. And so when cities work together to bring children up as smart, thoughtful, vibrant citizens, we not only create a future that we can enjoy, we create a future that we're willing to get to. And it's that future spirit, that aspirational spirit that is embodied in our children that I think is critical in the role of cities today.
The future spirit. The aspirational spirit of our children. In a broader sense, that same spirit is at the heart of all of us, and perhaps it is the very thing that makes our cities the living, breathing beings that they are.
One of the magical things about cities and towns is they are a gathering place for the human spirit.
Isn't it the human spirit that drew people together into cities in the first place? I mean, we're here in a city like Savannah that is known for its beauty, known for its charm and its historic buildings, but really it's the drive of the human spirit that brought Savannah into being.
In Georgia cities, we've crafted the cultural icons and symbols that really serve as our collective memory. And it's these symbols that we build upon when we teach our children about what it means to be a Georgian and really what the human spirit is capable of.
The magic of cities provides a place for the human spirit to grow. And that's what generates the vitality and then the spirit of a community.
And I think there is no greater magic in society than the magic that brings people together to do better for everyone else.
That's what a city is able to do. They bring people together in a way that nothing else can.
And as we look at what it is that will set our cities apart in the future and how we sustainably grow them in the future, we're looking more to developing human resource as the untapped natural resource. So it's the human spirit that will take cities forward.
So now we have our answer. That intangible something that defines us is not so intangible after all. It is our historic foundation, our sense of place and magnetic attraction, all driven by the power of the human spirit that make our cities what they are and will become. Or is it? Perhaps Georgia's cities are simply magic.